Hi everyone, I'm Yozo Yugen. In this video, I'd like to introduce HAKAI, which is open source finite element method dynamic explicit solver. You can get it from this GitHub URL. This is a table of contents of this video. Summary, development background, why open source, future works, and more. First, I talk about the summary of this solver. This is a simple FEM dynamic explicit solver, and it can execute elastoplastic analysis with fracture, like images below. There are two versions, Matlab and Julia. I explain the input and output of the solver. For input, we can use abacus.input file. So in pre-processing, if we choose free software, we can use Abacus Learning Edition. The results are output in VTK files. So in post-processing, if we choose free software, we can use ParaView. I talk about more detail. Analysis type, dynamic explicit only. Element type, solid hexahedral element only. But you can use shell to solid conversion tool. Contact, it can deal with all other instances and self-contact. For element deletion, it uses simple judgment by plastic strain. The time step is fixed in the analysis. The mass scaling is also fixed in the analysis. Damping, it can apply viscous damping. I talk about usage. There is no need to install, but just download from the GitHub. There is a demo video in YouTube which shows all operations from download to execute the example analysis. I talk about development background. If we think about using CAE software for FEM analysis by free, we can use Abacus Learning Edition, and it is really nice. But by the limitation of the number of nodes in the model, we can only deal with small and rough mesh model. For another choice, we can use ParaView with no limitations. But when we think about elastoplastic analysis by dynamic explicit, there are some problems. I mean, the solid element of calculus has locking problem, and the result is quite different from Abacus. Because it seems that Abacus used beaver element for avoiding locking problem. As far as I researched, in ParaView we cannot use beaver element now. Also, in calculus, there is no option of element deletions for fracture analysis. So we cannot deal with fracture analysis directly by simple way. I know the calculus is open source program, and I checked the huge amount source code. I think it's difficult to implement beaver elements and element deletion function to calculus by myself. I hope someone try it. Then I searched for free simple dynamic explicit solver, and I found Impact, which seems nice. But it seems that the development has already ended over 10 years ago, and unfortunately, in my environment, it does not work now. So it occurred to me, make simple solver by myself. If I limit functionality for very simple one, it is not so hard. I talk about why open source. Simply, there are many great paid software like Abacus. And don't you think it is fantastic if open source program works as good as paid software? Okay, leave it to me. I'll do it. I talk about future works. I want to release many various examples. It is really helpful for users. And I'm trying to make my solver compete with Abacus. I think it is the best way for improving. And this is my hope. Please implement this solver to ParaView. I hope ParaView developers see this video and try it. Finally, I have a few requests for those who are watching this video. Please give me Abacus example model, .imp file. I want to show various examples for users. And I'm looking for sponsors. I'm very glad if you check my GitHub sponsors page. And if you need to contact me, please check my X account here. Thanks for watching this video. Bye for now.